The crowd inside the National Combat Arena was louder than ever. Thousands of spectators filled every seat while bright lights illuminated the massive training platform in the center of the building. Military personnel, martial artists, journalists, and fight fans had gathered to witness a challenge that seemed impossible. Earlier that day, 6 elite Marines had completed a series of combat demonstrations that left the audience stunned. They broke wooden boards, demonstrated close-quarters combat techniques, and displayed the discipline that made them some of the toughest military fighters in the world. The crowd applauded their performance, and many believed there wasn't a civilian alive who could compete with them. Then one of the Marines grabbed a microphone and smiled confidently. "People keep talking about Bruce Lee," he said. "They say he's the fastest fighter alive. They say he's unbeatable. Well, today we'd like to see if those stories are true." The audience immediately reacted. Some cheered while others exchanged nervous looks. The Marine continued speaking. "There are 6 of us. If Bruce Lee is willing, we challenge him." The arena erupted with excitement. Reporters rushed to the front rows while cameras scanned the audience searching for any sign of Bruce Lee. Most people assumed he wasn't even present. After all, why would one man agree to face 6 highly trained Marines? Several minutes passed. Then suddenly a commotion began near the entrance tunnel. Spectators stood from their seats trying to see what was happening. A lone figure calmly walked toward the platform wearing simple black training clothes. No dramatic entrance music played. No security guards surrounded him. The moment his face appeared on the giant screens above the arena, the crowd exploded. It was Bruce Lee. Thousands of people jumped to their feet cheering, while others stared in disbelief. Bruce walked calmly through the noise as though he were taking a casual evening stroll. His expression remained completely relaxed. He wasn't angry about the challenge. He wasn't excited. He simply looked focused. The 6 Marines watched carefully as Bruce stepped onto the platform. Their confidence remained high. They respected Bruce's reputation, but they believed numbers would give them an overwhelming advantage. The tallest Marine crossed his arms and smiled. "Mr. Lee," he said respectfully, "we've heard incredible stories about your abilities." Bruce nodded politely. "Stories often become larger than reality," he replied. The Marine laughed. "Then perhaps today we'll discover the truth." The audience fell silent. Everyone could feel the tension growing. Around the arena, spectators debated what might happen. Some believed Bruce Lee's speed and skill would allow him to handle the challenge. Others argued that 6 trained military fighters would simply be too much for any man. Bruce slowly looked at each Marine one by one. Years of martial arts experience had taught him how to read people. He noticed their posture, balance, breathing patterns, and confidence levels. Most importantly, he noticed that they were focused on strength and teamwork. Bruce respected both qualities. But he also understood something many fighters never learned. Numbers alone did not guarantee victory. Timing, awareness, and control often mattered far more. The lead Marine stepped forward and asked one final question. "Are you sure you want to do this?" Bruce smiled slightly. "The goal isn't to defeat people," he answered calmly. "The goal is to understand them." The simplicity of the response confused some spectators and impressed others. The referee stepped into the center of the platform and explained the rules. Once finished, he backed away and signaled for the demonstration to begin. Instantly, the 6 Marines spread out, attempting to surround Bruce from every angle. The crowd held its breath. Cameras zoomed closer. The atmosphere felt electric. For a brief moment, nobody moved. Then one Marine charged forward, followed immediately by 2 others. Gasps filled the arena. To many spectators, it looked impossible for Bruce Lee to escape. Yet Bruce remained completely calm. His feet shifted lightly across the platform while his eyes tracked every movement around him. What happened next occurred so quickly that many people would later disagree. about what they actually saw.